Welcome back to your Cav Cast. I'm your host, Quentin Hall.
Hunter Nelson.
And Brett Weberg.
And today we are joined by a very special guest, the Matt Clark, the voice behind the Misha TV Huddle fan that you may hear when you watch the games. Matt, how are you doing today?
Fabulous. I mean, we're into true fall weather, which means we're getting towards the end of the fall sports season. What a year it's been for all of the particular programs at Capital City High School. I am honored to be sitting next to these three for this. And on top of that, normally I'm the one asking these guys the questions or whatever for interviews and whatnot, or covering them, and now they're asking me the questions. It just feels really weird.
Yeah, we were actually supposed to be out on the football field today, but with some weather, we're inside a press box. So
I feel like the
us,
wind is just gone now.
I think it's because we're so high up. We were a little lower, and our tripod was falling, and so I think we're gonna start off real quick with some soccer, and then we'll jump into our segment later with Matt. But I guess I'm starting.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. So soccer. Last week we played Webster Groves on Friday. SLU on Monday. Two big St. Louis schools. SLU, we fell to them 2-0. It was a rough game. It's a long drive. Drove up there, lost them 2-0. They ended up, after we played them, being ranked number 1 in the state. So
we are ranked 15 now.
We are ranked 15.
Just for the record, in Class 3.
We ended up playing another ranked matchup Friday against Webster Groves. We lost to them 3-0. It was a rough game. It was a rough time slot, but we're hoping to bounce back. We play Smith Cotton. By the time you're seeing this, we'll have played Smith Cotton on Tuesday. We'll be leaving for Warrensburg that same day on Thursday. We'll have Branson tomorrow, which is Friday. And senior night is next Tuesday at home against Rockbridge. Show out.
Could be the biggest game in Cap City soccer history.
Could be for
there
the
is a
CMAC
chance.
If business
championship.
is handled,
It could be big.
and during this week, it could go down as that.
Hunter has a little
Absolutely.
history with talking before games. I think I'm just going to start zipping.
That's what I said should be. Quentin, I'm watching myself.
All right, Hunter, you want to hop into softball?
Yeah,
real
we can
quick?
talk about softball. Their season did sadly end last week against the team across town. But anyways, besides that, they had a great season. Congratulations once again to McKenna Schwarzer, all-time hits, all-time runs leader. So, yeah, Jeff City's a good team. They have nothing to be let down about. They kept it close twice against them.
Yeah, just a note on softball for everybody that's watching. I mean, that team faced some extreme adversity this season, like I think a lot of the teams have done. They early on in the year they thought they were going to have their top pitcher Macy Dudenhofer, but she couldn't pitch for the majority of the season. So Ava McReynolds stepped in and did a great job. There were a lot of people that got more reps, a couple of underclassmen as well, and that team really put up 2 really tough performances against Summer Branch, who's going to go play at SEMO next year. So when you face a Division I pitcher and you only lose by 1 run, and that's the end of your season, you got to hold your heads up high about that.
Yeah, it's a rough draw.
Yeah,
to get
that's
that in a
tough.
big game like that.
All right, Brett, you want to
Heading
go
on to
tennis?
So tennis's season finished up at 11-4. Their season did end in the district final to Elias 3-5, which they had just lost earlier in the season 3-4 to them. So it's been a close rivalry, and it's always a close matchup between those two. But unfortunate end at the season. Still a great season for them. Doubles team of Addison Spencer and Megan Wilde will play on Friday. If they win that, they play second round on Friday. And from what I've heard, they're predicted to go to the Final Four at least, which would be played on Saturday, the day after. So good luck to you two in state. They're playing St. Michael Archangel. And yeah, let's go get one.
Yeah, good luck to you too. That's impressive. On to cross country real quick. So cross country ran in the Cole County CMAC conference race. It was a race that top 15 varsity, they medaled, made all conference. And so both the girls and boys team placed second for overall team scores. And then for girls, Annika Holmstrom placed third. Alexa Scott placed seventh. Anna Erminger got ninth. And so those 3 girls ended up getting all conference. Congrats to you guys. Congrats to the team. Way to go. Finishing up your season, I just continue to kick it, continue to keep being you guys. You guys have done great all year. Just continue to finish strong, and I think you guys got this. On the boys' side, there were two. Landon Curl placed 9th, and Griffin Shinnework placed 11th. So those two boys also made all-conference. Congrats to you guys once again. I mean, you guys have done it all season. Finish out strong. You guys have been impressive to cover and to talk about, and so congrats on those achievements.
CMAC's a big meet, so that's a great one.
Yeah, and also, I believe in that CMAC meet, the boys team finished second from my understanding.
Boys
so
and
the
girls
team
got second.
finished second place. I mean that's insanely impressive given how big cross country is, not just here but in Columbia, Sedalia, wherever.
Yeah.
So props to the Cavs for showing out.
Yeah, I agree. Hunter, you got
Volleyball had their under the lights, I guess you could say, senior night against Fatima. I'll let Matt talk about that because he called the game. What was that like?
Oh my goodness! I'm telling you, it was one of the coolest events that I think I've ever covered. First varsity volleyball game ever played outside in Jefferson City. There will be some people on the other side that will tell you differently, but there was no varsity game played that night.
Very true.
And listen, that's a great Fatima team. Fatima's one of the best small class teams in the state. They have an incredible middle hitter in Elena Bacquez, and what Capital City did to win that game in 5 sets. After winning in 5 sets the night before. So they go back 24 hours. They play on a brand new field. They got the sun messing up everything.
the lights, everything.
They go to win. Extremely impressive. This team is hitting their stride right at the right time. Cannot wait to see what they do in the postseason. But I was just thoroughly impressed by the entire team from front to back. Katie Danick had one of her best games of the season, I think, in that game. She had assist after assist after assist. What a performance under year one for Mackenzie Bennett.
Will have played Camden by the time this episode is dropped. I believe their second round game, if they do beat Camden, will also be on Thursday. So,
and that second round game could very well be the team across town.
Seems like a little repeating thing for us in districts is that we just keep seeing our little crosstown buddies.
That's a good word to use there.
Buddies.
Our buddies.
Football time?
Yeah, you want to go to football?
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm going to leave most of this for Matt to say, but obviously a big win over Camdenton this past Friday night on USA night, 49-28 if I remember correctly. And really, I'll let you take the main takeaways, but next week they have Belleville East from Illinois, and that'll probably decide if they're the 1 or the 2 seed in their district matchup. So good luck to you boys on that, and I mean let's let Matt take it away.
Can I just ask you guys a question? Did anyone know that Evan Schaefer could run that fast? I mean, two rushing touchdowns for over 60 yards. I thought I was watching Usain Bolt out there.
Every time Evan takes off, you're just like, wow.
One of the best total offensive performances I've seen as a Cap City student.
200 rushing yards.
Yeah, and then you have your backup quarterback throw a 70-yard touchdown to your senior wide receiver.
Nothing much.
Not a big deal, you know.
Not an explosive offense at all.
So what's awesome about that is you see a team for Cap City where you see the seniors. You see 5 different seniors score in Jalen Thomas, J.Q. Richardson, Evan Schaefer, Marcus Driver, Weston Schofield. All of them score in the game. And then you also see a glimpse of what the future is going to look like with what Cooper Welling did. That is the diagnosis of a very strong program from top to bottom, but obviously I think the best takeaway is that senior class played so well. I mean, they went undefeated on this field in the regular season, which is why next week's game against Belleville East is so important because you want to be the home team in the district tournament.
Yeah.
The numbers get really complicated. I've even tried to do some of the math myself going into this, but obviously, if Cap City wins, they'll be the 1 seed in the district. If they lose, they need a couple things to go their way in order to be the 1 seed. And if they lose, the biggest thing is they got to keep it close with Belleville East. That's a good team. That's actually an area from where I'm from. I won a district championship against Belleville East when I played high school basketball. So I know a thing or two about beating the Lancers, and I hope Cap City does the same next Friday night.
Following the great Matt Clark's footsteps, huh?
Yeah. You beat him once, beat him twice.
All right. Do we go to Matt Clark's favorite calls as a Cavalier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't even think we're going to... I mean, do we want to cut?
No, I don't think we need to.
No, all right. Our little
So,
fun
do
segment.
we build up to it by us three going first and then Matt?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
Brett,
our fun segment.
kick
All
it
right,
off.
you want me to
We're
start it off?
doing our favorite sports games we've attended, and then for Matt, it's a little different story. He's going to give his top 5 Cap City sports games he's announced,
So,
and so
Top 5, yep.
Do you want me to lead it
Everybody.
off?
Okay, there we
you
go.
can go. Yeah.
all right. So, at number 5 to start my list, I have the 2023 baseball team taking down Helias in districts for the first ever win against Helias
Okay.
as a baseball team.
Was that
still the-
5 or honorable mention? Was that
That's
number 5?
5.
Okay,
That's
okay,
5.
okay, okay.
Moving on to 4. This one I thought was really fun while I was there. 2024 girls soccer takes down Helias in 14 rounds of penalty kicks.
Was not at that game.
14
Oh,
rounds.
yeah.
It was insane. So then moving on to number 3, I have 2023 boys soccer as the 4 seed taking down Camdenton, the 1 seed.
Noah Nicholas.
No,
dude,
I didn't
put in
I did
soccer.
not put that in my list. That is
Okay.
such a good shout though.
It
Oh
was
my
just
gosh.
it was electric, and I know I'm a little biased probably on
Oh,
that,
yeah.
but that was something else. At number 2 was 2022, our freshman year, when we took down JC at their home field for
Okay.
the first win against JC in
Okay.
school history.
And what?
In football.
Oh,
Sorry, yeah, for football.
I thought you
It
were
was
talking
at
about.
Adkins Stadium. Took them down unexpected. That
Yeah.
was big. And at my number 1, I think honestly our win in basketball last year
Yeah.
against JC was electric
Yeah,
because we were such big underdogs in that game,
I agree.
and
yeah.
it was at JC. So that's my top 5.
Go ahead, Quentin.
You can go, Hunter, because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still thinking. Not gonna lie.
All right, I have an
'Cause
honorable
I'm very
mention.
prepared.
The game against Jeff City this year in football will be my honorable mention. Just because
It was full.
it did not go as we wanted to. Well, it did, but we didn't really expect it to be that close.
Yeah.
But the fight and the adversity really got the students going. So, number 5, staff basketball games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I like that.
Those are fun.
Both of them electric, different atmosphere. Number 4, I'll go little sleeper here. Sophomore year when we opened up our basketball season against Blair Oaks, when
Got
John
it.
James and Amon Cassetti and Sean Adams were all there throwing down dunks. Good time.
That was fun.
Number 3, last year's football game against Jeff City. First ever win against them in our home stadium.
Mhm.
It was special.
And it was a blowout.
49-7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Blowout.
Wait, number 2, Rockbridge Cap City football this year. The blackout game, second biggest upset on my list. Number 1, I'm joining Brett too. Last year's basketball game against Jefferson City. No words can explain that night.
All right. I got my top 5. My honorable mention, I'm going to give it to last year's home game against JC in soccer. We beat them 5-1. It's the biggest soccer student section I've had. Obviously,
True.
I'm a little biased, but it was definitely nice to see everybody there, and it was nice to beat them 5-1. And so that's definitely my honorable mention. My 5 goes to freshman year. We lost, I think. Did we beat them? Rockbridge volleyball?
Lost.
No, we lost.
By a lot.
But we played. She had not committed yet, or she had.
She
Ella
had.
Swindle committed to Texas for volleyball. She was a setter. She played for Rockbridge. And I remember throughout the entire game, no matter how bad we were losing, all we would scream was horns down. And just that was it was a good memory, and it was definitely fun. Number 4, I'm taking, I think it was last year's girls soccer game against Helias when
It lost.
When did we win on the 1 PK?
Sophomore year.
Sophomore year at Helias. The Helias fouled us hard. I think Maisie Paddock ended up getting a red card, getting sent out the game. We got a PK. I think it was Cassidy Lathan scored the ongoing PK to win the game. And that was definitely there. At Helias, you get to sit on the wall when we go there, and that was definitely
It's
up
always
there.
a fun environment.
Yeah. Last year's JC football game is my 3. It was a great atmosphere to blow them out at home. They had some great players. JC did. We had some great players, and I think everybody did not expect it to go the way it did at first. And then as the game went on, it just continued to build and build, and I thought it was a great student section, great atmosphere, and an even better game. And then, honestly, I think a big part of that for me was Sonic is such a big thing after
It
games.
is.
Sonic
is.
after the JC game
Oh
was
my gosh.
top tier last year. I will not forget that for a long time, I don't think. For my number 2, I'm taking the Camdenton soccer game. Upset.
Severe bias on the left side of this room right now.
I don't care. They come to Cap City to play us in soccer districts. We're the underdogs there. I mean, that's what, our second game? Who'd we play first?
Yeah,
We played
Elias.
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 Honestly,
Great game,
like,
too.
if I could
Fantastic
take
game, too.
any year, I'm taking that district year. Sophomore
Yeah.
year, we're at home. We beat Elias first round, go to play Camdenton. We're the heavy underdogs, and
And it was
surprised
super
them.
cold.
3-1.
So cold.
Was that the final score?
Yeah,
3-1.
3-1.
Stun Camdenton.
I mean,
and
and we went from down 1-0, climbed our way back, and built
Yeah.
it up to 3-1. That was like,
and Noah Nicholas, crazy goal, just finished it off. Literally had no value to winning. We were already up 2-1, but what did Carrier say? It was I don't know. It was something, but it was a special goal.
It was a something.
And my number 1's, I'm gonna join the rest of you guys. JCCC basketball
Let
last
me
year.
remind you, this is when Quentin got his wisdom teeth taken out. Couldn't be in the student section.
I was actually late. I was off of some pain meds. I was a little late to
remember
the game.
being so excited. I grabbed your face and I just see you in pure pain. Oh my
I stood
gosh.
at the end of the student section between 2 ADs because I was so nervous that Hunter would grab my face, and he did grab my face. But being there watching Grady Payton throw down some dunks,
Marcus Driver legacy game
Marcus
as well.
Driver
he had a heck
and
of a game.
JC to shut him down, heavy underdogs. It was a great game. And with that, let's lead into
Time for the
Matt.
sequel.
Yeah, the five for me. So you guys talked about the JCCC basketball game last year. If there is one game that I regret not calling for Capital City High School, that would be the game. But let's go top 5. I'm going to try to keep it mixed up. I got a couple of different ones in there, and I got maybe a different look on the list. Honorable mention goes to this year. I got Cap City softball against Battle. That was the CMAC opener. They had gotten off to such a great start in Sullivan, and it was such a tight game. It's one of the few that Macy pitched this year, and then Jamie Spratt came in, bases loaded, nobody out, top 7, as Battle tried. They basically, the game-tying run was at third base, and she found a way out of that jam in remarkable
That's crazy.
fashion. So that one's my honorable mention. Number 5 is Under the Lights. So I kind of already discussed that one. In
one.
terms of,
is.
there's a lot of times in volleyball where you feel like you expect something going into the game, and I think I expected us to put up a good fight. I thought Fatima was the favorite, though, and so I think those upsets mean a little more, especially in a sport like volleyball where it's so tough to move that needle in terms of being scuffle or not. Great shout on Cap City Blair Oaks basketball. That's
him.
my number 4.
That was a
a
great game.
sensational game. Sean Adams' dunk. I think he had 2 in the final minute to seal it. Oh my gosh, and that was big because Ryan Fick, it was his first game against Blair Oaks. They went to overtime last year. I need that game to be played again this year. I mean, that is a
was
sensational game. Each and every year, because they went to overtime at the Norm Stewart Classic.
Yeah,
And you guys
shout
were up
out.
there at
Forgot
10
about that.
10 o'clock at night.
We went up there, did we not?
No.
I was up there. That
I
was a
saw
crazy
some of you
game.
guys up
in
there.
the Mizzou
Yeah.
section. That was a crazy game.
Number 3 is one that we haven't mentioned yet. It was a crazy night. It was Halloween last year, Waynesville.
Oh.
Season finale for soccer, and it was the first time they had won on penalties. First time Henley had won on penalties. And freshman Logan Lane just steps up there and drills the winning penalty. Some sub from Waynesville completely missed his. It was one of the funniest shootouts of all time. And I could barely get my broadcast set up. The internet was going crazy, but somehow we got the shootout finished, and we were able to put that together. And that was just that was a pinnacle moment. Number 2, I'm going to combine Jeff City this year and Jeff City last year for football.
Okay.
Because, like these guys have already stated, those were 2 extremely different games. Jefferson City, last year, Cap City, Jeff City was an absolute blowout. This year, it was what that rivalry can be when both teams play it tight.
Yep.
And maybe there's another chapter to that.
Yeah.
If Cap City wins this week, I mean, there's a very real possibility
Yeah.
that those 2 face on this field in the district semifinals.
That'd be
Let's not
fun.
get too ahead of ourselves, though. Number one, and these guys also mentioned it, when Joel Henley came in as the Capital City coach, I had absolutely no idea what to expect for the soccer team. And so I think one of my first broadcasts of the year last year was that Cap City, Jeff City soccer game. And I didn't know what was going to happen. And when they won it 5-1, I mean, the hype that was there between the first and second goals from Ben Conrad was incredible. I mean, Hunter scored his
Ben
first
Conrad.
that day too. There was so much emotion coming out of that game, just all that pent-up emotion, especially after JC won it the year before.
2 years in a row.
It was special, and I'm gutted that I wasn't able to be there. And also honorable mention, Cure Duchenne Knight 8-0 win this year. That's also on my list.
Absolutely.
That was incredible.
TJ.
Love
Yeah,
TJ.
poor TJ.
Was so honored to be able to tell his story. You can find that on Facebook, KOMU. That's a really, really cool story. These guys gave great interviews for it. But that's all my list. I know I was a little soccer heavy there, but honestly, if I can't really even restrict my list to 5 because every single game that I get
Yeah,
to call for
that's
you
fair.
guys.
There's a lot of
As you
great
talk,
games.
it's just like I remember more and more games that I'm like, dang,
I know.
should have put that
Really
there.
does bring
but
it back.
And by the way, that's a testament to not just these athletes, but any athlete that's watching this show. Like what you guys have done to build this high school. It was built 6 years ago, and for what you guys
6,
have done to build it into such an exciting school for every single program is really a testament to y'all. I've been so impressed from top to bottom of the fight, the determination, and the effort that every single Capital City athlete puts in, every single person that's part of a Capital City activity. That's what makes it so much fun to drive down here to the state capitol every single day to cover you guys.
I hate to be that guy, but I was just looking behind us. There is a plunger on our building. To the right of the logo.
are you sure?
Is that what that is?
Are you sure?
I would need my binoculars on that.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
a
that
little
may
too
be,
far for
may be
me.
correct.
Thank you, Matt Clark.
Yeah, thank you, Matt. Thank you
And
for
with the plunger.
coming down. We appreciate it. We'll see you.
Keep doing what you're doing. We all appreciate it so
we'll
much.
see you
Yeah.
tonight at Sedalia, and
Yeah.
we hope
Roll Cavs.
Drive Safe is back to Como.
Yep. Go Cavs, go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.